Hey guys, it's Trail over at goHUNT. We're up here at the local archery range, which is the Las Vegas Archers Range. It's about 30 minutes southwest of Vegas. These guys have been kind enough to let us film some content up here. They've got a great little 3D course as well as a field course. So if you guys are in the area, I highly suggest you check it out. But I thought I would come up today and do a little experiment. I get asked a lot about stabilizers, particularly what length you should shoot, how much weight you should shoot. For me, about 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, I started shooting a back bar. I feel like it's made a big difference for me. I feel like the bow holds and aims better. I feel like I'm more accurate. Also, I've been known to shoot maybe some ridiculous lengths of stabilizers in hunting situations. You can see the bow I've got set up for hunting here. I got a 15-inch front bar. I've got a 12-inch back bar. It adds extra weight, extra length. It's a little bit awkward to carry around the woods. But today, as part of a video, I thought it'd be fun to test my own theory. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot a couple arrows per 3D target. I'm gonna track it for score. So I'm gonna shoot 10, 8, 5 for score. I'm gonna shoot one round, 2 arrows with stabilizer setup that I've got on my bow. And then I'm gonna shoot one round bare bow. And I'm just gonna keep track of score and test my own theory that I definitely think stabilizers help me aim. I'm kind of actually half hoping that maybe it proves me wrong, because it would be nice to pack around a lighter bow and still have confidence in it. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that's the plan today. We're going to shoot some arrows. We're going to test out stabilization on bows. So I'm at the first target, 39 yards. I'm going to shoot the first round with stabilizer setup. Let's shoot some arrows and see how it does. "12'd it. Little right. Let's go see how we did. Ooh, shot an 8 on that one. All right, first target, stabilized arrows, shot a 10 and an 8. All right, second target is a Russian boar over there in the shade. Looks to be about 48 yards. A little left of 10 maybe. Felt low when it went off. So smidge low. That one's an 8 outside the ring. Looks like this one's an 8 as well. All right, we've got a buck up here on the hill. We are in early March. He looks like he's already shed his antlers. I can see him laying right there at the base of that tree. Little left again. Same spot. All right, so check that out. Sweet set. I did catch a 10 and an 8, right on the liner, jar liquor, that's what we call that. All right, what we got here is a Las Vegas special. You don't really quite know what it is. It looks like a desert bighorn kind of, but maybe a mule deer. So I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm gonna shoot it. A little low, a little right. I just 10'd him. Double 10s, 10 club. All right, I got an antelope down here in the trees. I'm hoping to draw an antelope tag this year, so this will be a nice little warm up. 33 yarder. Felt good about that one. Didn't love it. All right, antelope, booner, big buck. First arrow, 10 on that one. Second arrow wasn't that great. 10 and an 8 on that one. All right, sixth target, I got a standing brown bear. 68 yards, so kind of a poke. He looks like he might charge. Left to right is good. I think it's low. That one felt pretty good. All right, so first of all, this bear looked a lot bigger from back there. He's kind of leaning back, so I shot an 8 on the second arrow, shot a 5, dropped it out the bottom, dropped my hand on the first one. Take an 8 and a 5 on that one. All right, back on the first target, pulled the stabilizers off, got those tucked away. It's gonna be kind of weird. Feels a lot lighter. Doesn't feel as balanced, just feels weird. That felt pretty good. It's really hard to level the bow, it feels like. It feels like I'm fighting it. I do think stabilizers, back bar, front bar, it does really help you level out a bow. It's interesting. I don't know if I love it. We'll see how it shoots the rest of the course, but I mean, first arrow, not bad. Ooh, that one wasn't as good. First arrow, 10, smidge right, but not bad. This arrow, not good. I don't love that. First thoughts, I don't really like it. I don't like the way it feels without a stabilizer. All right, guys, working our way back up. Target number 2. It's a Russian boar across the wash, about 48 yards, 49 yards. Ooh, that one was nice. Not bad. Smidge right of my first arrow. Second target, 10. Actually, good shot. I like that one. This one's a little bit back and low. So I'm going to take a 10 and an 8. That one's a liner, but I think it's an 8. It's interesting shooting without stabilizers. I haven't done this, I don't know if ever maybe. I'm trying to remember. You definitely have to work harder at it. I'm interested to see how the rest of the course goes, but so far, actually not too bad. All right, third target, we got the uphill, it's not too uphill, a little bit. 42-yard buck, the one that had shed his antlers that I picked up earlier. Ground felt good. Hot again, a little hot on that second arrow. Third target, 2 10s. Made pretty good shots actually. First arrow was really good. Second arrow ran a little bit hot, but 2 10s, I'll take it. Target number 4, we got this weird unicorn, desert, bighorn sheep, mule deer, shed buck. Hopefully I make a good shot this time. A little breezy. So far so good with the old no stabilizers. All right, arrow number 2. Might have been a little hot. Looks like 110. This one, I don't know. Might be a little hot for an 8. It's probably, I'd say a 5. So 10 and a 5. Seems a little inconsistent without my stabilizers. I felt like I was a little more consistent. All right, back again at the antelope. We'll see how we do. Good left and right, but ran it hot. The bow is also definitely louder. A lot of stabilizers claim that they make the bow quieter. And to me, it definitely feels like the bow is louder. Bare bow. Ooh, way left. All right, that was a really bad round for me. That was a 8 and a 5, and I mean a bad 5. That was like a 1.5 feet left. It's a little bit breezy, not crazy windy, but breezy. Definitely feels like bare bow. I'm getting more movement, especially in the wind. All right, we're back to the bear. Last target. Not bad, a little low again. That one felt saucy. I like that one. All right, last target. I actually shot it better, this target, which was the furthest target that I shot. Shot an 8 and a 10 liner on that one. So interesting. I'm gonna record the scores, pull arrows. We're gonna hike back to the truck. I'll tally everything up and we'll give you a running total on how I did bare bow versus stabilizers. And it looks like I did better with stabilizers, but not by a ton. So I shot 4 up with stabilizers versus no stabilizers. It definitely felt like my misses with bare bow were worse. Like it felt like they were farther out. My shots didn't feel like they broke as good. It just didn't feel as good without the stabilizers. Take home for me, I think I miss less, shoot a little better with stabilizers, and it also feels like it's quieter. It feels easier to level my bubble. And I also feel like my bad shots are not quite as bad as they are with a bare bow. Ultimately, archery is all in confidence. Anything that you feel confident in, you're gonna shoot well, you're gonna feel better when the time arrives to shoot an animal. So shoot what feels good, shoot what feels comfortable, and shoot what you have confidence in. I want to answer a question that I get asked all the time. So what length of stabilizers should you shoot? Typically, I tell people shoot the longest bars that you can that's appropriate for the hunting situation. If you're shooting from inside a blind, if you're shooting from a tree stand, you're a little bit limited on space. You probably don't want to shoot a 15-inch front bar and a 12-inch back. Maybe go with like an 8 and a 6, or even, maybe a 10 and an 8. Physics would suggest that the further you get the weight out away from your bow, the more stable it's going to be. Yeah, so shoot the longest bar that you can for the hunting situation that you're hunting in. Weights, typically I go with kind of a 1 to 2 ratio. So if I've got 1 ounce on the front bar, I'll add 2 to the back bar. And again, it takes some tinkering. I think I got 3 and 5 on this setup. The other thing about shooting a longer stabilizer is that you can actually put less weight for a similar feeling that you might get with a shorter stabilizer and more weights. Because it's further out away from the bow, it's just gonna center up that much better. Ultimately, tinker, do some playing. buy some stabilizers, buy some weights, buy a back bar bracket, do some playing with it.